Hello. It's not often I find myself stuck for something to say after a game, but after Arsenal 0, Red Star Belgrade 0, there isn't masses to talk about. It wasn't the most enthralling game, and to be honest, this has kind of been coming. I think this second team have got away with pretty dour performances a few weeks in a row now. They've been rescued by great moments. You think of Olivier Giroud's acrobatic goal, Eddie Nketiah's late cameo against Norwich. But those came at the end of pretty dull games, and this was quite a dull game. I mean, there were opportunities. I actually think we got away with it in terms of the result as well. If Red Star were even a little bit efficient on the break, they would have pulled us apart tonight. Suffice to say, I'm very glad it'll be a completely different 11 out against Man City at the weekend. Anyway, I'm just going to sort of go through the notes I made in the game. There won't be any great structure to it. I apologise for that. It's a bit like the Arsenal team tonight. I really enjoyed the performance of Joe Willock tonight. I mean, particularly in the first half. He faded in the second and was subbed off eventually, but he played in central midfield. And the thing about Willock is, a bit like Alex Iwobi when he first came into the team, he's got such a natural physical power. He moves so well with the ball, he moves away from people, he has the strength to get away from players. And I think that's invaluable. When you're young, all these players in the Arsenal Academy are technically gifted, but like Iwobi, Willock has that natural power. He looks at home in central midfield. Sometimes Arsene plays Iwobi in that kind of box-to-box midfield role. It never quite works. When I watch Willock play, I sort of think that's what Arsene wants Iwobi to look like. Anyway, it's early days for him. You know, I thought some of his passing and decision-making was off, but some promising signs. Well, I'll say we were nervy at the back, but I think Rob Holding had a decent game. I think Mathieu Debuchy's a better option than maybe we had considered as a centre-half. He's a tiny footballer, and I think his diminishing pace is less exposed in that central position. Ultimately, if Holding and Mertesacker can survive in it, so can Debuchy. We did have the first good chance of the game. Finally, an Ainsley Maitland-Niles cutback found its target, but Giroud's effort was saved. Matt Macey made a few decent saves tonight. It's a good night for him, and his footwork was all right as well. I think he was one of the players who came out with some credit. One particularly good save where he kind of lost his footing but managed to recover to turn a header onto the bar. The closest we came scoring was in the second half through Jack Wilshere. Lovely clipped effort over the keeper. Brilliant goal line clearance denied him. Probably would have been fitting if Wilshere had got the goal. You know, he didn't have his best game again tonight, but there were still one or two moments of class. I think that's what we're seeing with him. We're seeing not consistent performances across the 90 minutes, but flashes of what he's capable of, and it is exciting when you do see it. But does he look ready for a game like the City one at the weekend? I would say probably still not. There we are. I mean, that's sort of it, really. Nketiah came off the bench, got his 20 minutes as a reward for what he did in the Carabao Cup. Didn't have the same impact. Of course, it would be unrealistic to expect him to. Felt a bit for Chuba Akpom, who came on to really good effect in that game, but didn't get a run out tonight. Anyway, listen, my thoughts started turning towards City during the game. I'm sure yours did too. Players who will play that game weren't playing tonight. Interesting, Iwobi not involved tonight. Could he be in contention? He started the 0-0 draw at Chelsea. Food for thought, maybe. But I think the fact that Holding played the 90 tonight tells you Mertesacker probably is going to play against City. That will be interesting to see how he copes. This will be an interesting video on Sunday, let's put it like that. Sorry that there's not more to say, but that's what I made of it. I'll speak to you soon, guys. Speak to you Sunday, if not before. Cheers, bye-bye.